Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I wanted to talk about the importance of giving women space. You feel me? Because a lot of guys, they hit me up, they say, hey, I met this girl, she's hot, you know, we went out or whatever, and so now they're all excited, and you know, they want to call her again, they want to, you know, contact her like 10 million times during the week. And I tell these guys, you got to give these chicks space. Okay? See, the thing is, when you're sweating a girl, when you first meet a chick and you're dating her or whatever, and you are giving her too much attention, what you're doing is you're robbing her from the experience of naturally getting to really feel you. Do you understand? So what happens is that when you give a woman space, it gives her time to wonder about you, to think about you, to sort of, form her own opinions about you while you're not there. You understand? So it keeps her guessing, keeps her interested, keeps it exciting for her, which, you know, the process is going to be much more, exciting for her because she's actually wondering what's going to happen, right? Now, if you don't give a woman space when you first meet her, what's going to happen is that you're going to be sweating her too much, calling her too much. You're going to come off as needy. If she entertains the fact that you're sweating her, you know, you're going to become too regular. She's going to get too used to you calling, and it's going to be like, you know, basically it's the type of shit where she's going to take you for granted. You understand what I'm saying? Even if she likes you in most cases, because the thing is, if a chick likes you, but you keep calling her constantly when, you know, this is like the beginning of you guys sort of getting to know each other, right? You haven't given her enough space to wonder about you, to think about you, to do all the other stuff, and now she's sort of getting used to you. Even if she likes you, she's getting used to you, and now it's sort of getting boring, plain routine, yada, 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 right? See, the thing is, you have to be able to give her space to give her that time to miss you and all that shit, right? Now, see, the reason why most guys have trouble giving women space is because a lot of times, this is what happens. The reason why you have trouble giving her space is because in your life, you don't have other things going on to occupy your time. You understand what I'm saying? So since that's not, you know, or you don't have anything exciting or anything that you see as, you know, something that's interesting that you like to do or whatever, right? So what happened is that you got with this girl and you made this girl the thing. You made her the most interesting thing in the world. You made her, you know, your whole thing now. Now it's like, okay, I'm thinking about her, thinking about her all the time. All I'm thinking about is her, and I gotta call her, I want to see her again. So now everything that's happening in your life is on pause because you're thinking about her and worrying about her. You understand? And then what happens is that you end up calling this chick, and then you're not giving her any space, and then you end up fucking up the whole situation. See, the thing is that if you have other things going on, right, then you won't even be worrying about it like that. You won't even be thinking about, oh, I gotta call her, I gotta see what's up, I want to see her again. You understand? Now, if you like the chick, of course, you probably think about her here and there. That, you know, it is what it is, right? But the desire to want to continuously call her won't be there. Why? Because you're gonna have other shit you're doing, and when you're deeply engaged in other shit that you're doing, right, you are not worrying about this other chick. See, a guy that has shit going on in his life, and even he might have other girls that he's dealing with, he's not worrying about any one particular girl. You understand? If you're worrying about that one girl and you have that urge to call her and do all this other stuff, it's because you don't got other shit going on. That other shit could just be you working on shit that, you know, you like to do, or it could be you fucking with other chicks. Either way, there should be other things going on that's occupying your time, that's basically bringing you into the present moment to the point where you're not really even thinking about her. You understand? Because you're so consumed with what else is going on in your life. You understand what I'm saying? But see, you know, the thing is, it's hard for a lot of guys to understand this, because once they get with a girl, they end up making that chick the whole thing. They end up sweating her, and they end up not giving her space. And then what happens is, by not giving her that space, she feels like, okay, this guy's kind of needy, he's suffocating me. And even if she did like you, now she's not liking you anymore because you didn't give her that space, right? She has to be, you know, she has to anticipate your call or your text or whatever like that. But there's going to be no anticipation if you're always there. It's kind of like this. It's like when you have a holiday, right? People anticipate Halloween because there's that space between, you know, when Halloween ends and when it begins again. It's that whole year of space. Same thing with Thanksgiving. It's that time between when it's not Thanksgiving to when it is. Same thing with Christmas, right? If Christmas was every day, if Halloween was every day, if Thanksgiving was every day, then would it be that exciting when Thanksgiving happens? No, because it's there every fucking day, right? So then what happens is that if you become so familiar so quickly, and it seems like you're just always there and always around, she's going to take that shit for granted. And then it's going to become a different type of, you know, space that's going to go on, because now it's going to turn from anticipation to this anxiety and trying to avoid the situation. So it's going to go from you texting her, right, and her anticipating when your next text is, to you texting her and, you know, having that anxiety of when you're going to text her again, because now she's so annoyed that you keep texting her. Now she's like, oh my God, I hope he doesn't text me again. And she's, you know, within the space where she's supposed to be wondering about you and have feeling that attraction to you, now she's feeling like, oh my goodness, is he going to call again? I hope he doesn't call again, and all this other crazy shit. You understand? You don't want it to get to that point, right? It's kind of like when you have, you know, you have you know, you come from work, right? And then now you have that anxiety of, oh, well, I'm not at work now, I'm on vacation, and now I have to go back to work. So that space between you getting off of work and then you having to go back to work, there's not the anticipation of you wanting to go back to work. It's the anxiety of having to deal with that situation coming up. So then the thing switches from her being, you know, her like anticipating you calling, to her feeling anxiety about you even dealing with her. You understand what I'm saying? And so this is why it's very important at first when you're dealing with these chicks to give them space, right? So this is why I always say, when you meet a girl, you hit her up, you go on a date, and then, you know, you leave her alone for a few days and you hit her back up maybe that next week, and you go on another date, on another date. You understand? You don't basically hit her up 10 times a day, asking her how her day was, all this other bullshit. You understand? Because when you do this, what you're doing is you're basically ruining the situation, because she needs that space to wonder about you, to think about you, to, you know, basically get in her feelings, to sort of think about how she's feeling about the situation, right? This is the same thing that will happen for you, you know, you guys out there. If you deal with a chick, right, and she gets too obsessive too quick, you're like, yo, back the fuck off, give me some fucking space, right? You know the whole cliche of the guy coming from work and he goes to a bar and he sits there and he drinks, and he does that before he goes home, right? Because he doesn't have any space at home. It's like, oh, I go to work and then I gotta go back to my wife, and it's so annoying. He needs that space in between that time to be in his man cave and in his mind to, you know, do what he needs to do within that space. You understand? It's important that space be had. You understand? So you got to understand that when you are dealing with women. All right. So that is it, guys. If you have any questions, make sure you click the link below. Send me a question. Also, remember, I am having my Bad Boy membership sale. Okay. So that means from now up until January 1st, 2017. So if you're watching this around that time, if you join the Bad Boy membership, you're going to get my ebook, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, and my DVD, How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar for free. All right, so remember, guys, make sure that you join the membership, because the membership price is going to go up in 2017. I'm not exactly sure what date in 2017 is going to go up, but it's going to be early 2017. So make sure that you join the membership now, okay? That's pretty much it. I'm out of here. Remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.